Hey guys, welcome back to another Kaiju Universe video. Today, I'm going to show you the fastest way to level up your Kaijus. And trust me, once you know where to grind, leveling becomes way easier. If you're using a low-level Kaiju, I recommend starting at Costa Sierpe. The NPCs here aren't too strong, making them really good for beginner Kaijus. This is a great place to grind, earn rewards, and slowly work your way towards maxing out your Kaiju. But there are a few things you need to watch out for. Be careful of the Ramthers because they can make grinding a lot harder. And stay away from the Incinerus around the volcano if your Kaiju isn't strong enough to fight them. Other than that, Costa Sierpe is a really good grinding spot. The only downside is that you need to be level 50 to spawn here, but I'll explain how to reach that level later in the video. Before heading to Costa Sierpe, I recommend starting at Atlas. The NPCs here are pretty easy to defeat, making Atlas a great place to level up your Kaiju early on. Try to reach at least level 25 before moving on to the next area. Once you reach level 25, start spawning at Pirate Island and continue grinding there. Keep farming the NPCs until you reach level 50. Once you hit level 50, you can finally start spawning at Costa Sierpe and move on to stronger NPCs and better rewards. This makes the progression much easier instead of trying to grind Costa Sierpe too early. Another really good beginner-friendly way to earn XP and G-cells is by destroying buildings. This is especially useful if your Kaiju isn't strong enough to fight higher-level NPCs yet. The more buildings you destroy, the more destruction rewards you can earn. But there's also something really interesting that can happen while you're destroying buildings. As you destroy more buildings, you can start spawning different military bosses. At level 1 and 2, tanks can spawn. At level 3, himmers can spawn, and at level 4, armored boats can appear. But at level 5, you can spawn the USS Carrier boss. The USS Carrier is the big one you want to look out for. Defeating it can give you around 6,000 XP along with a huge amount of G-cells. That's a massive reward, especially if you're still leveling up a newer Kaiju. So, whenever you get the chance to spawn the Carrier, it's definitely worth going after it. You can also have a chance of getting either a G-cell booster or an XP booster from defeating it. One of the best places to do this is New York. The Carrier can sometimes get glitched into the land there, making it much easier to attack and defeat. So, if you're looking for a beginner-friendly way to earn XP and G-cells, destroying buildings in New York can be a really good method. Now the top to best ways. Another great way to level up is by fighting other players. PvP can give you a lot of XP and G-cells, and you don't always have to get the final kill to get rewards. Even if you're going around fighting different players, third-party battles, or just getting a few good hits in, you can still earn rewards from the damage you deal. So, if you see two Kaijus fighting each other, you can sometimes jump in, deal some damage, and get rewarded without having to fight the entire battle yourself. But there's one really important thing: use common sense when choosing your fights. If you're using a low-level Kaiju and you see a max-level endgame Kaiju, don't just rush straight at it. You might get one or two good hits in, but if that Kaiju destroys you immediately, you're probably going to get a very small reward compared to the time you wasted. Instead, look for Kaijus around your level, or players using Kaijus that you know you can actually beat. You also want to pay attention to what kind of Kaiju you're fighting. If you see a Kaiju that's extremely fast and can easily fly away or run from you, it might not be worth chasing them around the entire map. You're trying to level up efficiently, so don't spend 5 minutes chasing someone who doesn't want to fight. Instead, look for players who are actually willing to fight and who you have a realistic chance of defeating. The goal isn't to win every single fight. The goal is to get rewards as efficiently as possible. If you can deal good damage quickly and move on to another fight, you'll usually get much more out of your time. And don't worry if you get teamed on. If multiple players attack you, just try to deal as much damage as possible before you get taken out. You'll still get rewards for the damage you dealt, so the fight wasn't completely wasted. Sometimes, damaging multiple players can even give you more rewards than fighting just one. The biggest thing to remember with PvP is that you don't need to fight the strongest Kaiju on the server. Find fights that match your Kaiju's strength, deal as much damage as you can, and don't waste time chasing players you can't realistically catch. Third-party fights can also be useful because both players may already be damaged, giving you an easier opportunity to deal damage and earn rewards. Play smart, choose your targets carefully, and PvP can become a really good way to level up. Once your Kaiju is strong enough, it's time to move over to Arctic. Arctic is one of the best places to grind because it has some of the strongest and highest level NPCs. These NPCs give you much better rewards, making Arctic an amazing place to level up. Try to focus on the highest level NPCs that you can defeat quickly and consistently. The faster you can take them down, the faster you can earn rewards and level up. But there's one thing you need to watch out for: Glaciolith. This Kaiju is basically a giant tank with around 8,000 HP. If you're using a weaker Kaiju, I recommend avoiding it. You don't want to waste your entire grind trying to take down Glaciolith. The best strategy is to find enemies that give good rewards while still being easy enough for you to defeat quickly. Once you find a good group of NPCs, stay around that area and keep farming them. This saves you time because you're not constantly running around looking for new enemies. Another important thing is to keep moving between NPCs. While one enemy is respawning or you're waiting for another target, start attacking something else nearby. The less time you spend standing around, the more XP and G-cells you can earn over time. Also, this is a safe spot from the NPCs. What I do is come here and he'll hear they can't attack you here, but they can still beam you. So once you've reached the point where your Kaiju can comfortably handle Arctic's NPCs, this should become one of your main grinding spots. Keep farming the strongest enemies you can reliably defeat, stay active, and avoid wasting time on fights that aren't worth it. Do that consistently, and you'll see your Kaiju's level climb much faster. And that's everything you need to know to level up your Kaijus faster in Kaiju Universe. Start with easier NPCs at Atlas, move to Pirate Island, then work your way up to Costa Sierpe and eventually Arctic once your Kaiju is strong enough. Pick fights you can actually win, keep moving, and don't waste time on enemies that are too strong. If this guide helped you out, make sure to subscribe for more Kaiju Universe guides, showcases, update news, and grinding tips. And comment down below what Kaiju or guide you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.